What's up guys, this is Pink Across. I recently went through the team building process using a Sinistra team, and behind the scenes I've been working, testing the team, and I've actually got a rather interesting variation on it. So I was having a lot of issues in the original team with Swords Dance Gliscor, so I decided to try something a little bit different and I thought might fit well in a hazard stack, which is a kind of a speedy bulk up taunt Corviknight. So this can block a defog from other Corviknight, which is obviously pretty nice. Can set up on SD Gliscor, and the other thing I like about this set is just that it can really do a lot of damage into some bulkier teams, since a lot of my team kind of threatens to break stall. So this offensive Corviknight has been testing surprisingly well, so I wanted to record a game and kind of just show you guys how the team plays and walk through my thought process as I'm battling. So got a Calm Mind Sinistra here, red card dual hazards Ting Lu, a nice SD Weave. I'm actually going to go pressure. I've gotten too many Gliscor Toxic Orbs to want to run Pickpocket anymore. Pretty standard Raging Bolt, nice just SD King Gambit, and we got Corviknight. Actually, now that we have, probably afford to go Ghost on this guy, since previously the team didn't have an immunity to ground, but now we've got the Corv, so got Terra Ghost. In fact, I think I'll even go leftovers, even go for that. So let's get right into it. All right, let's take a look here. So facing someone who's 1701, I'm 1762 at the moment. I've been testing some unfortunately unsuccessful teams, trying to add some weird stuff post Volcarona. I think I've had testing some low kick stuff. I still have faith in low kicks, but it's difficult. Anyway, let's take a look at this. So we got an interesting, I think Ting Lu lead is pretty much always going to be my play here. I think it matches up fairly well. I mean, Meowscarada would not be ideal to see, but generally Ting Lu is pretty good, and the only removal is Tusk, which Sinistra is going to completely stop. That's kind of the point of this team. Corviknight, if the Raging Bolt dies, Corviknight pretty much cooks this guy's team. I remember I've also got a pretty good speed on it, so I will be outspeeding almost every Primarina set. So yeah, let's just see if we can manage to take out the Raging Bolt, and then we'll kind of be good to go with Corviknight. It's crazy how effective Corviknight on this offense team can be. Just kind of goes to show that a little set change can go a long way with a Pokemon that can really change its role. I know this isn't one of my most edited videos. I'm currently just finishing up finals and final exams at the university, so this is not one of my more polished videos, but it's been a while since I've done a live, and hope you guys enjoy this anyway. Let's see, we get the oh hello in the chat, so he is alive, that's good. Oh, he likes the vids. Thank you. I always try to respond. I sometimes watch those Freeze Eye lives, and they'll say, oh my gosh, I'm a big fan, and he just lets it sit, and it's kind of sad. Great YouTuber though. Freeze Eye does some really fun random battle to the top lives. Anyway though, back to OU. Got Stealth Rock here. I specifically put this, yeah, okay. We got a very much, that's a Specs Primarina, I think. Let me check this. Yeah, that's Specs. Okay, which is not great, but not terrible for me. I think against Roaring Moon, I believe I can get off a Spike here, but do I want to? Is that worth it here, is the question. Because I would probably have to give up Corviknight, then go Weavile. Is the Spike all that? And I could just Whirlwind, is the other option. Then I wouldn't have to lose something. It's a tough call. I think I'll go for the Spike and hope he attacks me, not wanting to Whirlwind. So hopefully the dream situation is that he doesn't Dragon Dance here. It's a little bit greedy, but if it happens, I'm okay with losing Corviknight. I have plenty of routes to win this game, and I do think the extra Spike against this guy's team will be great. I don't anticipate a ton of boots. Like, this doesn't run boots, that's not boots. these two could be boots, but like these four are probably not. Okay, perfect. So that actually, my greed worked out perfectly. Because now I can whirlwind, and I'm probably just going to drop, which is fine. And I believe Weavile here threatens the kill. Yeah, it does. So that's good for me. Now the Primarina could very well come in here, but I can handle that. I can handle the incoming Primarina. I feel like if he goes into Primarina, he's actually going to end up going for a... Oh, he's just going to sack the room. Okay, that's really good. We're okay with that. I don't think... But I mean, I don't think the fairy move is coming out. I think it's going to be a water move, but do I want to stake my Raging Bolt on it? You know what I mean? So let me just think what happens here. A lot of this is going to be just, you know, risk-reward analysis and trying to make the play that covers the most options. In this case, we don't have a play that covers every option. It's either going to be Moonblast or Hydro Pump, and it messes me up one way or the other, and I could scout with Corviknight. The chip could be potentially disastrous. I think I will do that. I think the Corviknight scout's pretty good because there's a chance of missing Hydro Pump. There's a chance he goes for Moonblast just for its accuracy, and that's the worst case scenario. The critical hit water move there. But I can go Raging Bolt on this, so at least there's that. But yeah, that was really unfortunate that the Corv had to go down like that. Actually, let me check Sinistra. Funny enough, I do not think Sinistra will take this well at all. Let's take a look at these EVs. Yeah, so this is actually Sinistra will take it okay, not as well as I'd like. I think Sinistra could definitely be the path to winning this game. I could also just outspeed it and Brave Bird it here. Honestly, I think that's probably the best value I can get out of Corviknight, because Corviknight's going to do a good bit of damage with a Brave Bird, and then this team is looking terrible into Weavile. So I'm going to take that and get rid of that kind of phantom hope of getting it healed up on Glow King. And I can go Raging Bolt here, and I think I Calm Mind, honestly. I think I do, because this Primarina's in the range where if it switches out, it's going to die to everything. And Sparkling Aria at +1 will be doing very little to me, so I'm okay with Calm Minding. Oh my, I must have... Oh, it's 80 special attack. Okay, I'm going to Thunderbolt here just to take it out. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this Meowscarada is going to be, I think, banded then. It'll probably triple axle me here. I think I'll just Thunderclap, just take my damage. That'll at least have the Meowscarada die to entry hazards, which is pretty cool. And, okay, I'm going to check that damage. Let's make that one hit. So that did fit. So, okay, this is banded Meowscarada, which is actually really helpful information, because I can kind of pull some shenanigans here. I think the Kingambit could be the way to go. I'm just thinking about the Raging Bolt, because that's the idea here is to not lose to the Raging Bolt. That's the big thing. And he still has his Terra intact, which is a big deal also. So I do think I will go Kingambit here, and I think this is a good opportunity to Swords Dance. So, you know, the Meowscarada, okay, so like that's fine. I do think yeah, because I'm not going to use any other Terra on this team. Like, maybe Terra Steel Sinistra, but realistically, let's Terra Ghost and Ironhead this guy. I think that's pretty much always my play. Okay, that's not good. That's really not good. But I think I can go Sinistra here. Actually, knockoff. I mean, this is probably going to be Ice Spin or Headlong Rush. The bulk upsets do not frequently run knockoff, and I can Sap here. I can Sap and just kind of see what he wants to do, because an Ice Spinner here will not kill me, which is pretty funny. And the reason I go for Strength Sap and not just Matcha Gotcha right off the bat is that possibility of the Terra. Okay, and he's just going to sack Meowscarada, which is totally cool with me. Like, that works. Raging Bolt comes out. Very interesting. We see that this is not... So this could be leftovers is the thing that's scary. So as much as let me check if this is choice specs. I want to check Draco Meteor. So at -1 against Weavile. Yeah, okay, so I could SD on this with Weavile, or just threaten to kill it if it does click Draco. In the case of the Calm Mind leftovers set, I'm going to go King Gambit, hard into King Gambit here. Okay, and we do get Dracoed, which is fine. As I said, that's kind of what I was planning for. So let's see. I could, ooh, you know, actually, the Sinistra Calm Mind here. Whoops. Is not looking too bad. Oh, no, actually, that is looking too bad. Let's check Weavile. I think I go Weavile, and I think I actually just hard Icicle Crash. Because I believe... I figured the stay-in would happen. It's unfortunate that we don't get the kill. Oh, okay, but the flinch happens, so that's really nice. And that had a pretty good chance to kill. That was a low roll, but with the flinch factored in, it was looking pretty good for us. And that is definitely specs damage, so I am good to click knockoff here. No need to Ice Shard. Yeah, and here I definitely go Sinistra. I have no reason to mess around. Okay, and we see the Tusk kind of reveal what it's all about. And cool, that's why we Strength Sap. Now here I do believe the play is to Shadow Ball. Yep, because I can kill it with 2. Very nice. Now the only way, when you have such a like right here, I'm in a very dominant position in this game. My win is all but confirmed. So what you want to do is think, how could I possibly lose? And the way I possibly lose is if this thing starts pulling some nasty plot stuff. So I'm going to Calm Mind up. Okay, and let's see how much my Shadow Ball now at 2 hit shots, so I'm going to just go for that. Okay, and that should be game. Yeah, so just trying to make the most out of my Pokemon right there. Like, I didn't really try to fixate on any particular win con. Like, I thought it would be Corviknight, then I had the Raging Bolt in, then I thought maybe the Terraghost King Gambit, then I thought almost everything on the team would be a win con at some point, but it just comes down to, you never know how the turns will come out. Try to make the best of your Pokemon. Do what you can. Let's go for another one. Okay. Let's take a look. This guy is 1953. Okay, so we got a fairly decorated opponent here to take on, which is good despite my mediocre ELO. We found someone who's up pretty high. So once again here, I think, you know, the only removal is Tusk. Sinistra looks good. It could definitely put in some work here. I like Corviknight. Well, no, I don't love Corviknight, but it could be good if something happens to either of these guys. Weavile looks great here. Weavile looks amazing here. But I'm going to keep it simple. Start off with Tinglu. Tinglu matches up against pretty much everything on this guy's team. I'm not going to get scared of this. Yeah. I figured it would be a mistake to get like alarmed by the D-Knight. Okay, so it's Scale Shot. That's interesting to me. How does my team deal with Toxic Spikes? Pretty much fine. Just Raging Bolt. And Raging Bolt is pretty volatile against this team anyway. I'm just going to click that. Okay, interesting. I can go Sinistra on this. I don't care. Okay, that's unfortunate. I'm going to Shadow Ball. Because the Goldengo is probably coming in, isn't it? No, let's Strength Sap. I don't think the Goldengo will come in on the potential Shadow Ball. Okay, cool. So we get mostly healed. Enough that we can come in on Great Tusk again, which is the important thing. And I think, you know, one interesting idea is going Corviknight and like starting to stack, but probably the better play is just King Gambit, go for an Iron Head here. Kind of unfortunate that the critical hit happened. Would have been in a better, more offensive position had we not had that, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, and we get Earth Powered, and I think we kill here unless this is okay, it's a weirdly bulky Glamora, but you know, that's okay. Now this time I'm going to go into Corviknight. Let's bulk up. Oh, it's a bulky one. Okay, now I'm thinking here he's going to kind of smell the threat of setup and switch. I think the switch is coming here into Goldengo or Raging Bolt. And okay, sure enough, we got it. That's pretty good. So yeah, just hit him with a nice little Brave Bird there. I would be shocked here to get thunderclapped. I think it's gotta be like a Dragon Pulse. Let me check if Tinglu, because my Tinglu is... Yeah, oh no, okay, yeah, so it is specially defensive, so I want to check my damage here. Okay, so I think even with Toxic Spikes, Tinglu can live. So I'm going to go into that. Now here, oh. Never mind. Okay, I mishead calced there. I probably would have stayed in Brave Bird had I known. It's okay, we're going to die here, but let's check if Weavile dies to a Thunderclap. It does not, so that's cool. Go for a Spike. I think we're toast, but yeah, that's fine. And Weavile. Now, keep in mind, as I said, you know, if certain things drop, game's looking really good for Corviknight, and one of those things is low, which is very good. So this Goldango is coming in. I'm going to go into Raging Bolt. I think it's good time. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we don't die to a Shadow Ball, so let's just Thunderbolt here. Ooh, very nice. Okay, that's kind of what we want to see. Yeah, no, it looks like I still probably don't die. I don't know why the recover there came off. I think that was a little presumptuous. And this is fine. I mean, the Ice Spinner is 100%. Well, actually, hold on. This is probably an offensive Great Tusk, I think, based on the damage it took earlier. But still, an Ice Spinner doesn't always kill. I'm going to go Sinistcha on this. Okay, and we see the Rapids. Interesting. I actually might have taken that trade, but I'm surprised he offered it. But I can definitely Shadow Ball here. Hit the Raging Bolt. That's pretty cool. Dragon Pulse is doing a lot. But I do think it's worth it. I think it's worth taking this thing out. That's a very good kill to have. You see the Corviknight is looking so good right now. That's kind of what I'm playing toward here is the Corviknight. Now, there is kind of that threat of the Roaring Moon coming in here on the Sinistcha, but this is the beauty of having Weavile in the back, is that you have this actual... And then, okay, so we don't get the... we don't get that, unfortunately. Okay. So he did go for just the not get burned, which is fine. Like, that's a fair play. So let's see. I'm doing 46, and King Gambit Sucker is doing 29. So 29, 46. That's going to be... I'm doing too much algebra these past few days that this is taking me so long. So that's going to be 75, I believe. 29 plus 46. Yeah. Yeah, because 20 plus... Yeah, okay, that's 75. So, okay. I think then my play... I got to sack whatever's most useless first, which is definitely the Gambit. So we're going to go Gambit. We're going to Sucker. Then we're going to go into Weavile. Hopefully this doesn't pull out the Roost. Roost is super rare on Roaring Moon these days. And actually, if he does Roost here, I think we don't actually die to anything after Leftovers healing. So we'll be fine in that case. If the Dragon Dance comes off, then the Roost comes off. Oh, you better not pull out the Roost DQ on me, because I can Iron Head here just fine. Okay, cool. So we're still good. Because as I said, yeah, we ended up living that. Okay. Now you better not be Roost with a defensive Terra type. Because that would be just sad for me, you know? That would be sad. Oh no, he can't. Right, he Terra Goldango. What am I saying? He's saying GG. No, it's not over. My Icicle Crash can very much miss on this Goldango. It's a very, very real possibility. Okay, let's check this Great Tusk. So what's Headlong Rush from an offensive Great Tusk doing? Headlong Rush, and we're going to say this Tusk is max attack. Headlong Rush is really messing me up. Let's see, is it that though? I'm tempted to just be like, okay, cut the drama and click. Okay, but I wouldn't Terra anything at this point. So I'm going to Terra Ghost so I don't get spun on. And I believe... Well, let me see if I can find any calcs against the Tusk. Tinglu Earthquake with a critical hit. Oh, there it is. Okay. Tinglu Earthquake critical hit. Yeah, so this is a 0 defense Tusk. So it is offensive. Probably going to get hit with a Headlong Rush here. What's my Icicle Crash doing to an offensive Tusk? I'm just kind of using my time on the timer here, because why not? Like, I don't think I'll have any super difficult decisions to make after this. So HP is 0. Okay, so I can kill with, so an Icicle Crash and Ice Charge, so I don't really need to Terra. But like, as I said, I might as well. It's not going to be helpful for anything else. So let's just Terra Ghost and Icicle Crash here. Okay, that's unfortunate. This is why I said, you know, GG, it's not over. It's just not. So, okay, got to think about what I want to preserve here and what I want to let die. Let's sack the Raging Bolt here. That was a very unfortunate miss, obviously, but you know, it happens. But yeah, this is why I don't respond like with, oh, GG, like it's not over. It's not over till the moves hit, right? So we can go into Corviknight and bulk up here, though. Okay, and the Tusk is going to decide to spin. This is a tough one. I'm going to Roost. Okay, so we're getting into bulk up war with a Great Tusk, which I feel pretty good about. Now, I think this is about to Encore me. I really do. Okay, let's see. My Weavile Icicle Crash has like a very slim chance to kill. But if I go into Corviknight on the scale, but it's probably going to click Fire Punch, isn't it? I think I have to go for the flinch here, to be honest, as sad as that is. At least it'll damage it, because the Encore sets probably don't have Roost. Please, flinch. Okay, we didn't get it, but going to Corviknight here. Brave Bird to take it out. Probably going to lose to the Goldengo, but you know, we'll see. Okay, I'm going to bulk up once. And then I'm going to Brave Bird. Okay. Oh, okay, I thought he would switch in D-Knight there. This is an unfortunate situation. I wonder if I can... I'm going to try taunting. Aha. Yeah, you can't Encore me now, can ya? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got him. We'll see. We'll see. What's the Goldengo looking like? I mean, I definitely got him. Like that was pretty hype. But yeah, he said, yeah, I know that taunt. It's for next 3 turns, but that's, I don't know if that, I don't know the mechanics of like that, which I feel like I should. I feel like but no, that'll break next turn. So I do have to Brave Bird here, but we got out of that well. He could have gone into Goldengo right away and just kind of messed up. So we take those. Don't get the okay. All right. He got me with the 5-hit, but actually based on the this is probably loaded dice, so I can't really complain. Okay, so let me check here. This is how much that's doing. But he's a little speedy. He's not like maximum defense. I think I bulk up here. I think I'm toast, aren't I? I'll try Brave Birding, but I think I'm smoked. Because I just died to... Yeah, so yeah, that was an unfortunate game in which... Basically, I think if we hit Icicle Crash, we won. I don't think there's really better maneuvering I could have done there. This early GG, though, it's like, come on, man. I use Icicle Crash to hit, but doesn't always do that thing. Let's go for one more. Now that I've got done with the the being salty stage, let's try and think about if there's anything I actually could have done to mend that end game situation. I think it's hard to say. I mean, I could have Swords Danced with Weavile, but because that wouldn't have been good because I might have died to the Headlong Rush Tusk. And we have a stall game here, so ending the night on a fun note. First thing I want to do, because I do have knockoff Pokemon on the team, is just get up all my hazards. Like, I know I'm going to get all sorts of nasty things that'll happen to this Tinglu, and he's going to stack up on me, which is, it's fine. I'm not really too worried about it. You can set up your Toxic Orb. I'm just going to get my hazards. Let's Whirlwind so we can kind of get something favorable. And like, okay, Clodsire, that's pretty cool. That's kind of what we want to see. That allows me to enter with... let's do Weavile. Let's try that on for size. Okay. And this is going to probably Protect or switch right into Clefable. Okay, very interesting. So I'm going to Swords Dance again on the Protect here. And then we're going to knock off the Dondozo is the plan. Knocking off the Dondozo could come in handy. I'm really surprised he risked his Gliscor like that. Stall players are usually would not make a play like that, especially so early in the game. I'm very surprised. Okay, but that's cool. Getting Dondozo kind of shut down like that. Now this Sinistcha is going to bring in probably just the Gliscor. Last move is probably going to be Knockoff or Poison Jab. I'm hoping it's Poison Jab so Corviknight can set up on it. But let's just go for a Shadow Ball here as the... Okay, interesting, the Clefable comes in. So we get the special defense drop. I still don't think this is worth staying in on at all. We see leftovers, which is okay information. I think this is an okay time to go Raging Bolt. It's pretty much going to be useless in this game because there's a Blissey, but I figure that, try to power through the Blissey now. And I just don't want to let my Corviknight's leftovers get knocked until I can actually make something of the opportunity, because that's definitely kind of what I'm going for here. Okay, well this is actually going to this is a decent opportunity as it comes. So let's bulk up here. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, and the Clefable. So this is probably just going to knock me, but yeah, because it's going to have knock. So I would normally taunt because I don't want to get like Thunder Waved or something, but I don't think that's a real risk here. So let's just do that. And we can Brave Bird again. Hopefully finish it off. Okay, it's bulk up time. Okay, yeah, it's bulk up time. I think he's toast. I don't think there's anything he can do. Yeah, my Corviknight is fast. It's really fast. Your Corviknight, yeah, we got the win. So see, this is the benefit of offensive Corviknight. Look at it, like this guy, we knocked the Dondozo. Everything was just set up fodder. Fun time. Okay, well, the link to this team will be in the description, and the original video where I went through the team building process and built this team, at least without the Corviknight. The original Pokemon was a Volcarona, which, good riddance, rest in peace, right? But yeah, that'll all be in the description. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. The one other thing I would just say is I'm not sure the uploading schedule. I may or may not be able to put out a video next week just because things have been a bit crazy with exams, and I'll be traveling soon and then moving out, so I may not be able to, but I will definitely once again be on a regular uploading schedule very soon. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me and hope you have a great day. See you guys.